I'm the program director for the Pacific Shark Research Center at Moss Landing Marine Labs.
There we go.
Oh, good. So would you have would you have signed off on something like this? We just had that serious bloody attack up here, and that, like Elvis said, that's nature. It happens. We don't need to be in an uproar. But would you have said, oh, triathlon 3 days later, go for it?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Really?
Wow.
For real?
Yeah, seriously. I mean, it's been.
Why not? Do you really need to ask me that question? Why not? Because who wants to be eaten and shredded to nothing?
Right. Well, it's just you just have to look. It's just part of nature, and if you're being part of the food system, then you're swimming. The reality is the chances are you're going to get swept out by the currents outside the Golden Gate and out to sea, or you could be in there, or you could be have problems from hypothermia from the cold water unless you're properly tired with a wetsuit.
Yeah, in a black wetsuit, looking like a seal.
You know? Looking like lunch. There's like lettuce surrounding you. There's bacon wrapped around you.
Doesn't that happen a lot, David? We've got David Ebert, Program Director at the Pacific Shark Center. Isn't that happen a lot? People get attacked by sharks thinking that they are a sea lion. They get attacked, and then they let go, right?
Yeah, that's it. It's called bite and spit.
Wow.
They'll bite into someone, and they'll often like let it go because it's so not having hands or arm stuff. Is how they sort of test different things by using their mouth, which obviously has a lot of teeth.
I want to talk about a couple of things you brought up, David. That's the thing that scared the hell out of me. I knew nothing. I love swimming, but I knew nothing about these sort of waters. Yeah. And again, we're talking about the bay out there. So they plunk me in the water, and suddenly I go, whew, I take off sideways, and I'm like, what is going on?
He was at Dog Beach by
I can't,
30 minutes.
Yeah, by the time I got back to the piers, for the people in the Bay Area that know, I mean, I didn't make it to the piers. I was all the way over to the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, way down there.
Swimming like sideways against this stuff. That is scary when that current, and it's only like you experts that know when that's going to happen, right? People can't just jump in there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can certainly look at the tide tables to determine when the tides are going.
Yeah, we just threw caution to the wind. We didn't care. Here's my buddy. I had donuts to eat, coffee to drink.
What are friends for, huh?
So people can look this up, but I mean, you can't recommend that though, right?
No, I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I would just advise people there's sharks in the bay, and you just kind of leave people to decide for themselves if they want to go in. I mean, if I was standing there in the dock watching the shark eat a sea lion, I probably would advise not to go in the water at that time.
Yeah.
But you're talking a few days afterwards. There hadn't been any other interactions going on. You just use caution, common sense.